Hello everybody and welcome to another incredible day of World Cup action. The knockout stages have officially started. Lots of action, lots of goals. We'll recap all that and more. This is another episode of Soccer.com Live. Hello everyone, me and Martin here with you today from our Soccer.com studio. We're going to take a look at some of the best action from today, and man, what a lot of good goals we had today.
Yeah, the round of 16 started off with a bang. What a game. France, Argentina, obviously two very talented teams, a lot of attacking talent on the pitch, and there were some absolutely amazing goals.
Oh, fantastic. France, every single one of their goals outside of the degrees and PK.
Yeah, score multiple World Cup goals, scoring multiple World Cup games. First teenager to do that since Michael Owen in 1998. So that's quite the stat for him. I mean, he really has burst onto the scene. Obviously, the last couple of seasons, but to be honest, his performances at this World Cup so far have been exceptional, and his pace is just incredible. His pace to win that penalty, which Griezmann scored, was just running the length of the field.
Oh yeah,
it's just incredible. I haven't seen. That kind of reminds me a bit of Ronaldo, Brazilian Ronaldo, when he first burst onto the scene. His ability to just pick the ball up in his own half, to drive forward. He had a bit more physicality.
Yeah.
Is 3 or 4 years.
No doubt. He's 19 years old. Like he just. I think I heard it best today when we were earlier this morning when I was talking to one of the guys that we work with. He's a 19-year-old, but he doesn't play like a 19-year-old. He plays like a 26-year-old, a 27-year-old. Like he's smart, but he still has that young creativity, that young craftiness on the ball. And like you said, his pace is just so immense.
Yeah.
That, the only way that they could keep up with him today was to hack him down, foul him, and eventually draw the PK in the first half.
Of course, he is a mercurial player.
That's
he wears Superfly, I believe, right? Not the Vapor. He's one of the players who wears the Superfly. Very suited to his style, pure pace, and I would expect him to score some more goals as France progress in this tournament, and potentially, he's on. Is that 3 now for him?
I believe it's 3.
So, potentially threaten. If France go far, he could potentially be a Golden Boot winner. And
at 19 years old?
At 19 years old, that's pretty incredible.
Well, it looks like we know who's going to Real Madrid next. Cough, cough.
Yeah. So, and then, of course, Pavard's goal, which was just a sensational strike. Di Maria's goal. It's just, that game had everything.
Fantastic goals to it, yeah. And not to mention, the way Argentina, they kept it late to the game. They were still pushing, they were pushing, and I think Aguero's goal at the very end just started giving everybody just a little bit of hope. And then you had that final cross of the game, and Aguero just cut across slightly too sharp, and it just barely, my breath. I couldn't catch it the whole time. We were sitting at a donut shop because I love donuts, and we were watching it on my phone, and I couldn't get over how back and forth it was going, and then Argentina just looked like they were going to start taking it towards the end.
Yeah.
Very impressive. Sad to see Argentina come away 4-3 loss there. I thought Messi played okay.
Mm-hmm.
Assisting 2 goals in a World Cup knockout stage. He still had his input on the match. He just wasn't the goal scorer that everybody expects him to be.
Yeah.
He was more of that creator. And then keep in mind, he's always going to have him opening up space for somebody else. And I think today we just did see enough intuition from his Argentine teammates to take that space that he was trying to open up a little bit more.
Yeah, and I think the way that the way the Barcelona teams have traditionally been set up for him, players can't only focus on Messi in the way they do when he plays for Argentina. Defenders can't. So, there's obviously a lot more pressure when he plays for Argentina. He doesn't have, obviously when Neymar was at Barcelona, he was able to draw attention, Iniesta with clever runs. I mean, he's had some amazing attacking talents around him, and he's got some good attacking players with him in Argentina, but they're not really set up the way that everything goes through Messi. And, you know, that just means that teams set up to stop him, and it would take, honestly, it would take a Herculean effort for him to win a World Cup with that team. It's obviously not going to happen now this year. Probably he's done. You would, I mean, definitely let us know if you think that Messi should be at the next World Cup. Who knows? I mean, it would be not implausible, certainly at the very twilight of his career. So, you know, we'll see.
I mean, it could be the same thing with Ronaldo from the second game today.
Yeah, I mean,
so you never know.
The two GOATs heading home.
That's right.
Unfortunately.
We'll actually cover that Portugal game after taking a quick break. We'll be right back with you guys. Hello and welcome back, everybody. It is now time for us to take a look at the second game of the day. Another end-to-end type deal until kind of in the second half. Portugal started getting some legs underneath them. Portugal ended up getting knocked out 2-1 to Uruguay. I will start off by saying this was the Uruguay team I was expecting to see from the start. We obviously didn't get that in the group stages.
I think they kind of actually got better over the course of the group stage. And they started off slowly, but they scored some goals in the last couple of games, and they looked like they were getting to, you know, they were clicking. Suarez, Cavani up front, and that just continued in this game.
Oh, it did, without question.
They are a serious contender, in my opinion.
Well, I saw a stat today. I believe Suarez has assisted Cavani on, gosh, what was it, like 12 of his 40, like it's 27% of every goal that Cavani has scored for Uruguay, Suarez has assisted. And I believe for the goals that they have scored on the field together, there's only two other groups that have scored more. One of them was German, I believe it was Muller, and there was somebody else, I forget the other one. But it's like the strike partnership, they're two of the top 10 strikers in the world.
Yeah.
And it's like no other team can really boast that in their lineup. Mm-hmm. It's insanely impressive. But I think it was nice to see that they continued to click, not only from the group stages, but into the knockout rounds. A lot of times, I mean, we saw it a little bit with Argentina today. They started clicking a little bit more, but Uruguay really had it figured out. And Suarez and Cavani were just right in tune, right in sync with each other. I mean, I think he assisted both the goals today.
Yeah. And Cavani, I mean, you know, he when he's on form and he has confidence, he's one of the best finishers in the world.
Oh, yes.
That second goal, the way he took that first time across it, you know, it was coming across his body, just beautifully placed into the far corner.
It was absolutely.
I mean, as a striker yourself, Cole, that must have pleased you to watch that.
There's so many factors that goes into that because you have not only does the pass have to be perfectly weighted, you have to judge the pace of that pass and how much strike you have to whip on it, and the fact that he did that one time off a Suarez pass. And he kept it low enough to keep it underneath the crossbar in the side netting. I mean, you're going to be hard-pressed to find a keeper in the world that can get even fingertips to something like that.
Yeah.
It's very impressive. But we actually do have a couple questions here. Actually, one of my favorite ones that I'd like to look at today, which goal was better, Pavard or Nacho's? Obviously, Nacho's goal from the Spain-Portugal game from the first round of the group stages.
Or Di Maria's. I mean, there were two amazing goals.
Di Maria's in there, too.
Pavard, the way that he kind of cut across the ball.
It didn't look like he was striking it solid.
No. Well, he kind of, you know, kind of spun it. He kind of cut across it to get that kind of spin around to the right. Fantastic goal. And actually, the angle, watching it from behind, is just incredible. The way it curves into that.
Outside the post and back in. Is just...
For me, I would go with that goal.
See, I'd have to agree to that. Di Maria's goal today was beautiful as it is. But he didn't have any pressure to him. He was able to take a touch. He was able to step into it. And, I mean, it's Di Maria. So if you're going to give Di Maria that much time and space in the middle of the field, 9 times out of 10, he's probably going to put a shot on frame. It might not go in, but he's probably going to get a shot on frame.
All of them, to be honest, though, pale in comparison to Harry Kane's back-heeled goal against...
There you go.
Against
there you go. The completely
Panama.
oblivious, the completely oblivious hat
You say oblivious, I say inspired. But you know, should we talk about some of the gear that we saw today?
Yeah, we might as well.
Okay.
Actually, sitting atop the top scoring charts right now for the World Cup is the Nike Mercurial Silo. You referenced this earlier with
Mbappe.
Very nice boot. I mean, thin upper, stiff reinforced chassis, so you get a lot of toe off, a lot of responsiveness.
Yeah, we put out our update to our goal tracker where we've been tracking the goals scored by each cleat silo during the World Cup. We put out kind of an update yesterday looking at it after the group stage ended. I mean, practically half of the goals have been scored by Nike Mercurial.
Oh, at least.
So, or close to half. It's just a fantastic cleat.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely tell that it's a goal scorer's boot just from the players that are wearing it. I mean, you're seeing Eden Hazard, Cristiano Ronaldo. I mean, you had Kylian Mbappe in it today. Shaqiri had it on for Switzerland. I mean, it's your go-to for a lot of your strikers. And I mean, thanks to today's efforts as well from Cavani, I mean, you have Hypervenom sitting right underneath it.
Yeah, Hypervenom actually just jumped up in our tables to second place. Again, like a striker's boot, designed for that finisher.
Very lightweight, it's perfect for the agile player that likes that kind of cut back and forth. So, I mean, I actually got asked this question on social media the other day, which I think it's great to have asked because a lot of people don't know, is what's the biggest difference between believe it or not, this is actually lighter. Lighter, but your biggest difference is this is barefoot. It's your foot, some knit, and the ball. On this one, you do get a little bit more padding. You have some pour-on foam. It's just a little something extra between you and the ball, almost a little protection. Personally, I'm a massive fan of these. And I know Adam, who's not with us here today, is a big fan of them as well. But I mean, these are absolutely spectacular.
Let us know which do you prefer. If you play soccer, if you wear Mercurial or Hypervenom. Also, just let us know which sole plate you prefer. I mean, obviously the Nike Just Do It pack for this World Cup,
fantastic.
All different colored sole plates, all look fantastic. This one, the Hypervenom with the yellow and the Mercurial with the orange, both look great.
I was just saying, you mentioned your boy Harry Kane. I forgot we had these customized ones here.
Yeah, there we go.
That's right. If you guys do want your customized Just Do It pack, we still have the country flags available right now at SOCCER.com. As these would be, I wish I could say these came right off the feet of Harry Kane, but sadly we're not that lucky. But England flag on these.
Yeah.
Martin's good luck charm. He rubs them before every England game just to make sure that he has at least a few goals in him. There you go. Taking him back to 66 it is, I'll tell you that.
You know what else we saw on the field today, Cole?
I'm going to guess this match ball.
The first appearance of the knockout stage Telstar.
This, I think, looked absolutely fantastic.
It really did, yeah. So this is now available on SOCCER.com. The Telstar, you're going to have to... I know you're good with pronunciations, Cole, so how do you pronounce the name of this one?
I have no idea.
Magda? Magda?
Matcha?
There we go. If you know like how to pronounce this, just let us know in the comments. But who cares what it's called, to be honest? It looks fantastic.
It does. It looks great. I mean, on field, the white with the red really, really pops. And I thought it just looked amazing just anywhere on the field, especially in the back of the net. Yeah,
so available now on soccer.com, and there are going to be, we'll drop a link in the comments, there are going to be specific matchup versions of these available on soccer.com as well. If you do want to commemorate France's win today or Uruguay's, you can go online, find those match balls with the match up customization.
Definitely. I mean, I can't wait to actually get this one out of the office. I might try to steal it today as it almost falls over.
I will be watching you closely.
Fair enough. I'll make sure I leave the Harry Kane boots in.
Thank you very much.
There we go. Full day of action. We recapped everything I think we can. Do we want to do a giveaway?
Yeah, unless there are any other questions that we want to address. I mean, I think that we talked about the goals, the ball. Let's do a giveaway. Let's do a giveaway. In honor of Uruguay producing the goatless knockout rounds from here on out, if you will, with France knocking out the first goat and Uruguay knocking out the second, we're going to give away a Uruguay jersey. Yep. There it is. Nice and pretty, everybody. So all you have to do is go to soccer.com/Uruguay. I believe it's at the very bottom. Is it at the very bottom? The sign-up form will be at the bottom of the page, and put in your details. Includes the password, which today is Cavani. in honor of his 2-goal performance.
Great brace in the game.
Enter your info, and you will be signed up to win that Uruguay jersey. So, great looking jersey.
Definitely. I promise it will not fit as tight as Cavani's did today. So, no need to worry about that, because those were ridiculously tight today.
Absolutely.
But anyway, I think that just about wraps us up today.
Yep.
A lot of great action. Make sure you guys stay tuned tomorrow to watch all the games you can. Interact with us on social media. We love hearing from you guys. And also tune in to SOCCER.com live tomorrow, because we love hearing from you guys there as well and answering some questions. Anyway, I think that's all we got for today. I'm Cole. This is Martin. We'll see you guys tomorrow.